fundamental separation exists between being cherished and commanding genuine regard. Yet the majority remain oblivious to having already transgressed this boundary. You might attribute the absence of esteem to your physical appearance, financial resources, or societal positioning. Nonetheless, psychological investigation indicates your mindset frequently undermines people's regard silently, well prior to articulation or acknowledgement. Perspective 1. The I comprehend everything framework. The inaugural perspective involves projecting omniscience. Among the swiftest approaches to forfeit esteem involves suggesting you possess complete knowledge already. Once you relinquish inquisitiveness and curiosity, observers cease perceiving you as perspicacious or knowledgeable. In psychological terminology, this constitutes the Dunning-Kruger phenomenon. When self-assurance outpaces genuine capability, the instance you conclude there remains nothing further to assimilate. People discern you're merely domineering, not sagacious or truly intelligent. Perspective 2. The powerlessness disposition. Consider the individual perpetually expressing, "Nothing materializes favorably for me." This relentless self-commiseration obliterates esteem instantaneously. Biologically, humans gravitate toward valuing self-determination and agency. Individuals demonstrating ownership of their circumstances command respect. Upon consistently portraying yourself as incapacitated, others instinctively establish psychological separation, not from indifference, rather because helplessness depletes emotional vitality and drains their reserves. Perspective 3. The concealed superiority entrapment. It's not blatant, conspicuous superiority that decimates esteem. It's the disguised manifestation, exemplified through positioning every narrative around your experiences or delivering guidance, whilst predominantly displaying erudition. Externally, people maintain pleasant expressions. Internally, they're withdrawing completely. Psychological science designates this interpersonal authority assertion. It symbolizes how uncertain individuals pursue establishment of prominence via dialogue. Esteem originates not from verbal abundance. It originates from comprehending silence's potency and knowing when restraint matters most. Perspective 4. The incessant grievance orientation. The instant every discourse transforms pessimistic, individuals experience discomfort in your vicinity. That constitutes not pragmatism, it's psychological toxicity. Investigation regarding emotional transference demonstrates pessimism, disseminates with greater velocity than optimism spreads. Perpetual grievers forfeit beyond esteem. They forfeit their interpersonal gravity, because their utterances drain environmental positivity completely. Perspective 5. The approval-dependent framework. Paradoxically, excessive pursuit of affection frequently diminishes esteem substantially. When you perpetually concur, continuously express regret, systematically embrace requests, you communicate that your personal parameters remain adjustable and flexible. Esteem crystallizes from self-valuation, not endorsement acquisition. Psychologically, we regard individuals demonstrating capacity to decline because it demonstrates fortitude, not animosity. Approval-dependent individuals acquire affection for their magnanimity, yet infrequently obtain regard for their integrity. Perspective 6. The blame-shifting orientation. Attributing your trajectory exclusively to external circumstances represents a guaranteed methodology for destroying esteem permanently. Your companions, your hierarchical superiors, your caretakers, none possess capacity to rectify your determinations. In psychological framework, this constitutes externalized causality perception. When you experience life as occurring upon you, instead of through your participation and agency. Ownership embodies quiet authority and power. Individuals demonstrate regard for those commanding their trajectory, not those reconstructing it for absolution purposes or evasion. Perspective 7. The concealed accomplishment miscalculation. Perhaps you demonstrate diligence, maintain modesty consistently, and anticipate autonomous recognition. Recognition remains unlikely. Esteem doesn't materialize from unobserved perseverance silently. It materializes from demonstrated principles. Should you perpetually suppress your contributions, circumventing judgment, you're concurrently obscuring dimensions people might genuinely admire. Manifest yourself, express yourself articulately, establish benchmarks clearly. That constitutes cultivation of esteem, not imposition of it. Reconstructing esteem via personal standards. Esteem isn't something you solicit or request. It's something you demonstrate through behavioral patterns consistently. The moment you terminate pursuing endorsement and commence functioning according to your fundamental principles, you'll recognize you needn't orchestrate esteem anymore. It develops organically. Should you experience readiness to reconstruct your foundational beliefs, singular principle, incrementally maintain engagement, because our discussion transcends superficial psychology exploration entirely.